And all of my friends, they agree. They call me Caramello. Koala. They call me Caramello.
Koala.
Smooth, flowing caramel covered in delicious Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate.
I go with the flow.
Welcome to the Ellie Game Podcast.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Welcome back, cunts, to part 2 of the Gym and Steak Hour. Let's get out the episode checklist, shall we? Cum jokes, tick. Matamation jokes, tick. I guess we are all set. Let's continue where we left off in 3, 2, 1.
What's that buff comedian called that you said I should watch his Netflix special?
Matt Rife, whatever.
Rife. Didn't he have that bit about like his dad found, like he took one of his dad's porn tapes?
Yes.
And then he just like heard him screaming, and then he came into his room and he's like, I know you've got something.
Yeah.
It's gonna be back where it was, like,
yeah.
by the time I get home.
Did you get
and he was
that whole special?
like, yeah.
It's pretty good, that dude.
That was good. Yeah.
Did you have you watched the Dave Chappelle?
Good comment.
Did you watch the Dave Chappelle one, the new one?
Nah.
Did you watch any of his stuff?
Yeah, I've seen like clips and stuff.
The new one's I mean, you got to watch
Obviously,
the
I've
previous
seen-
one where he was bagging out the trans people and shit to watch this one to sort of get what's going on. But the new one was good. It finished shit. Like the last story he told for the ending of it was pretty crap, but the start of it was pretty ballsy, and it's good to see some people aren't really holding back as much as everyone fucking wants people to be these days.
I'm surprised Netflix puts those like edgy comedy specials on there, because like, aren't they like super woke and shit? And they put like, they just cast like, just like every character is like a black actor and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I guess maybe they're trying to have that bit of variety or some shit, but it's strange. But yeah, there's a fucking few good. I guess they get the views at the end of the day, even though, as much as there might be a bit of shit surrounding the specials and everything, they get the views, and at the end of the day, I guess that's what they fucking want.
Yeah. Because they were copping flack for the like Ricky Gervais ones as well, I think.
Yeah, I hate that dude. Not that I hate him, but I've never really got into any of his stuff. But I did watch the previous special he released maybe last year, and I was actually having a bit of a laugh at it. But then I tried watching this one that he just dropped recently, and I found that it's just fucking. I couldn't even get through it. I'm like, nah, this is fucking shit. Like bits he was laughing about, I'm like, it's not even funny.
Is cringe.
It was very much like that, and I could just picture like the people that would be sitting in the audience watching him, and I was like, nah, it's just not my people.
Yeah,
not
just bombing
my
hard.
People. Yeah, but it's I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things that people that are like so far up his ass will just laugh at anything. Like he could turn around and just say the most shittest joke, and everyone will be in fucking tears and loving life.
Yeah, that's it. Because I mean, he was in The Office and shit. Like,
even The Office,
like
I didn't get into
actor.
that. Like a friend was like, "You got to watch The Office," and I'm like, "Man, I can't. I've tried, and it doesn't click with me, man. Like certain things click with certain people, and The Office just doesn't click with me, unfortunately."
Yeah. The American Office is way better than the UK one.
I think if I was going to get into one, I would give that a shot, but even then, man, I don't have time. There's so much shit I've got to watch, and I just the last thing I watched was that fucking Saltburn, just to watch the dude slurp and fucking come out of the bottom of a fucking bath. Like the missus, thanks for treating me to this, and the dude's like sticking his dick in a grave, like, and fucking the grave because he had a boner for the dude that died. And spoiler alert, anyways. Spoiler alert, but I think it's all over TikTok and all over social media. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I've seen a few TikToks about the slurp and cum.
Yeah, man, that was I think it was the first time like I've watched something recently where my missus actually was like we're in bed watching it and she was like "Bleh," like fucking when it happened. And I was like, "Oh, you didn't do that
Damn.
last night when we were in the bathtub together?" No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Like, I know you've been that close to come before.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
act like a prude.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? Like, mine's that disgusting that when you see it on TV, you're like fucking vomit. Like, surely mine tastes like hard solo and fucking Dominoes. Actually,
Exactly. It's like
okay.
it's just like when you drink the pineapple juice and you get the supposed to get good tasting cum, but
Yeah,
hard solo.
yeah. I was watching something about that recently, and someone was like, and then you have too much pineapple, and then it's like too sweet or some shit. So you got to have the right balance. So I don't know, but you mentioned a classic streaming site Tubi before. Now,
Oh yeah.
whenever I've got nothing to watch, like if I get back, we kick back in bed. That is one site that you can go to, free for one. But there's always like the most weird, wacky fucking shit on there, and yeah, there's always like those the wife swaps and all those weird fucking shows, and then you get those yeah, we've talked about them on earlier episodes, like extreme cheapskates and all that shit. So I found one, I think it was called My Crazy Obsession. And oh no, actually there was another one called Extreme Love. So
Ooh.
it's couples where the love is quite extreme. And yeah, I stumbled across this one, and this one really weirded me out. And like, if I knew these people, I'd probably lock my doors if they ever came to visit. I got a little clip here.
With a transcendent effort of men who move dimly and already crumbling through the power dreary air.
So this is the normal her.
Peppa and Emily Elfrant like to share
And this
their
is the
toys
real
with
her.
each other.
Fuck.
My name is Max, and I'm 20, but not really, because I'm 5.
Oh.
And I'm 31. The rain stopped. Do you want to go to the park?
Yeah?
Yeah? You want to go to the park?
Because we're off, and I have a daddy baby day.
Daddy baby day. Let's get a jacket on.
Okay. And shoes. I have to wear shoes. Also, I want to take Moana.
Okay.
Moana.
Oh my god. Oh.
How fucked up! Like him. Oh, if someone like, I'm not for violence or anything, but mate, if I was kicking back with some chick and she's just started talking like that and was like, put my shoes down and take me to the park, I would punch her fucking teeth out her face. Like, that's fucked up. That is so fucking strange, man.
I want to bring Moana.
And even the dude's like, when we release this, I'll be able to put the video there and shit. It's shit. I can't share the video at the moment, so you can't actually see him. But I mean, the dude should be on a list. Like
he was on like if he had more money, he would be on Epstein Island.
exactly,
sure.
like wherever they live, he's got a little certain pocket of that suburb where he's known for I don't know, some weird fucking shit.
Yeah, he's on a register. He can't be within 20 or 10 Ks of a school or something like that.
Yeah, like the house is like full of all like kids shit, and like he full on like talks to him. Like, how could I don't know? Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in that mindset of that weird shit, but how could you go and have kids? Like, I don't know, man. Like,
is she like one of those adult babies who like shits in like nappies and he has to clean it up?
well, no, but funny you mentioned that because my next person now, if you look up this guy, I mean, some of these people you sort of think, I don't know whether it's like a Jerry Springer thing where they're more playing it up for the show, for a payment or whatever. But there's this guy Stanley. I don't know if you punch into Google, it kind of gives me Bill Finnan vibes. But punch in like man baby Stanley, but I'm sure that would bring it up. And you'll get to see what he looks like. But this dude's been doing this shit.
yeah.
He's been doing this shit for a long time. Like, he has been on multiple shows, YouTube videos and that. Like, so anyway, I've got a clip here. It goes for a little bit, so I'm going to cut it off. But I'll let's have a little listen to your Google photos of him.
Plenty of people turn a room into a nursery, but Stanley transformed his entire apartment into
And
a
Stanley
playground,
goes full
complete
out.
with toddler toys, kiddie wall decals, and even a playpen.
For me, I'm in baby mode on and off all day. When I'm trying to get into my role, I try to imagine what a kid might be like. Some would feel that I'm obsessed with acting like a baby. With all the props and everything I have, it's more than most people do.
Holy
When I
fuck.
role play,
His photo has to be
tend
the
to like to stay around these two lanes.
With the dummy.
I find the whole
Yes.
environment of being in a nursery very calming.
I want
My
to
favorite
reach out and try to
pacifier,
get him on the
I like blue
podcast.
one. And so it's a lot of fun.
He might come on if he doesn't listen to this episode.
Let's try to
Websites
reach
catering
out
to
before
adult
we
babies
Yeah.
actually sell cribs built for grown-ups. But at upwards of $2,000, they're far too expensive. So he painstakingly converted his own twin bed into a cozy custom crib.
This is my crib.
So yeah, like he goes on for ages, but yeah, he full on ripped his bed apart and fucking built a crib. Like this dude could probably build, if he wasn't so fucking weird, he could probably go out and build houses or some shit. Apparently he's in a bit of shit because I think whether he's on a disability or something for being
Yeah, I was gonna say, because surely he's not married or
no,
has a girlfriend or
he doesn't
boyfriend
leave
or
the
anything.
house or anything. And the one I just played, that special was from a while ago, and then I actually Googled just for one to see whether he was still alive, two if I could find his social media, and three just to see if he was still doing that shit to this day, because some people do grow out of it. Anyway, I don't know how recent the video was, but the dude's got no teeth and shit, and what he's got left are just all black and rotted, and it's
Oh,
Stanley, man, I know you're a baby, but you got to brush your teeth. And he's full blown, looks like a fucking a baby fucking meth addict. It's crazy.
Holy fuck!
So
but Stanley, babies do not smoke meth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking. That's not a rattle. That's a fucking crack pipe.
Yeah.
And he's doesn't want his fucking bottle. Man. He wants a bong. But he's kind of he's kind of got those Bill Finnan vibe. They could be related.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not personality wise, or I don't think Bill goes out and sucks on a dummy or any shit like that. I think he's quite
just
normal.
Talking about
look wise, if you kind of looked at him
yeah.
from a distance, fuck, maybe I should do a Stanley paste.
Yes. Just
maybe that will get him on. Maybe that will get him on the podcast.
In his crib.
I tagged Bungie Mark in the video.
Yeah.
I posted a quick story of the paste I've done of him, and I've seen he's been active, but actually I didn't check to see if he'd seen my story, but he hadn't. He didn't respond or anything. I was hoping for a response, maybe a follow back. But yeah. So if anyone is anyone's listening, if you like drains and you like Melbourne drains, you should head out. Go now. Just turn off the podcast and go suss out your local drains, because you might find some epic fucking paste ups of some well-known urbexes and movie stars, and there might even be a cheeky Matamation one that no one knows about. So yeah.
I don't know if I've even seen that one.
I don't think I've shared that one. I think that was a zine exclusive that I'm just letting the listeners in on. But I think when I get off the podcast and we save this file, I might have to forward you a cheeky little photo. So
hell yeah.
So yeah, there could be a Kate DeRouge one as well. So
Kate DeRaga.
Yeah, we've got them all, mate. We've got all the stars, so yeah, we don't discriminate. Got a bit of everyone, but yeah, check out your local drains this summer. You you might be surprised what you find. That's all I've got to say.
And have you pretty much filled this drain up completely now?
No, well, the Franco drain that we did, so yeah, there's a fucking drain in Melbourne. That's where we done the huge Franco one, which it's funny because like I done a recent Toady one, and then when you look at the Toady one, the Franco one just looks like a 1A4 piece of paper on the fucking wall.
Yeah.
It is tiny. It's I mean, it's huge when you see it. It's a whole fucking wall, the Franco one. Now the Toady one just blows it right out the fucking, water, man. It's crazy big. And yeah, there's a huge Franco one down, a new one at the entrance. There's Toady. There's who else is there? There's fucking Bill Finnan.
I think there's Greg
Grimbo.
Abandon. There's Greg Abandon.
No, I didn't put no, I don't think I put a Greg one down there. I was
Wasn't
meant to do
there one with him holding an ice cream and there was like a peanut?
No, I was meant to do that on the second night and I actually forgot to put it on the USB stick. And I got there, I'm printing off some shit. And I'm like, where's this fucking Greg file? So no, that's coming next. We'll keep a little rain check on the Greg one because that's a bit special. Because I'm hoping if he does come down that we can take him and get some selfies in front of this with him. But no, you got the big the Great Wall of Grimmo, the hot dogs that I done last year that is still there untouched. I do want to take Grimbo because I reckon he'll actually love the drain because it's pretty epic. More so that it's got him in there. Maybe I should do like a huge ass Grimbo. Like just like fucking 58, just 50 A4 pages, just massive. And maybe that will lure him back down to Melbourne.
You should do that in Anzac where they have the Cave Clan
over the fucking submarine. I think
we know how much Cave Clan loves Grimbo.
Yeah, I think a few people would want my head and his head at the same time. but like seriously, like I don't know, like even doing this pace, like I mean, there's most of the walls and shit are empty walls, but like. When is it right to go over someone's stuff? Like for one, we had that super sus wall where down at Wormhole, some dude had graphed it. The graph had been there for a while. We went over it. A few weeks later, someone had went over that. Like, what is the length of time that you can go over someone's shit? Like, I don't know. Like, naturally, something can't stay there forever. Someone always has to paint over something and. Like,
especially if it's like in a popular spot.
Yeah, because I don't deal with, much like the graph scene or anything. So, but I mean, you constantly go somewhere and you see someone's piece and then you drive back 2 weeks later, there's a new piece. Like, are they doing it and then there's a full on fucking beef over, that dude wants to now beat that dude and fucking rah-rah? Or is it just a thing of, all right, I painted it, I got my photos, I left it up for 2 weeks, and now some dude's going to go over the top. Like, yeah. Like, what's the fucking go?
I don't know. Maybe we need a grapher on to tell us.
You know what?
Because I've got no fucking idea.
I think we should do that. I think I might have to put a story up or something. And I do a few dudes that graph and shit. Maybe I'll hit them up and just say like,
What's his name?
What do you do?
The guy who did the Belly Cave canvas?
Oh, yeah, fuck. Yeah, I should even, ask him.
You reckon he'd come on?
Well, I guess even if we, just ask people in general and just see, hit up 5 different people or something and just see, what they say in general as a response to that question. Because, there's some prime spots that I wouldn't mind doing a few paste ups, but I also can't be fucked with some dude having a sook that I went over his piece that was done with 10 fucking $2 export cans from Bunnings or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, man. I reckon if you go over anyone's piece, they'll threaten to bash you.
Exactly, but when it's you find out the graph is some 16-year-old dude, it's like, all right, come on, meet me somewhere and I'll fucking smash your head in, you little fuck.
Exactly. Apparently, there's a lot of talk, probably 1% bashing when that shit happens.
Yeah, well, normally
Or at
when
least
some
that's what
dude,
I've heard.
I find it a lot of the time when some dude comes out and he says he's going to kick your head in or something, they're normally full of shit in the first person to like back down when you front them because like most
Yeah.
people, if they're going to kick your ass, they don't need to threaten you and tell everyone how they're going to kick your ass or something. Like you just go and fucking do it. It's like quitting urbex. The perfect example, like if you're going to quit, you just quit. You don't got to put up stories for a week leading up to it saying, 48 hours and I'm quitting urbex. I'm not coming back now. Like we know you're going to be back in 3 days, if not like 2 days.
Did I tell you about that guy who wanted to bash me because of the Mollengong video?
I think I do
He
remember.
was like, "Oh, it's racist." And it's like, dude, it's literally just the story of Picnic at Hanging Rock. But like,
Oh yes. I do remember that.
I'd hate to see that cunt like actually see something racist.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
Because like that was not racist.
Yeah.
That was not
yeah.
intended to be racist. Like, what a fucking retard.
Some people just like to find something in anything to fucking have a whinge about, and
yeah.
As I sipple from my mildly getting warm can, but no, well, when I was doing the paste, there was a couple I did, and I'm like, oh, look, this piece is pretty big. It has been up for a couple years, so it's like it has been there for a while. But I mean, like, I don't know who the guy is. Maybe it's like someone sort of mildly like well known, and people are like, that's a sick piece. Whereas I look at it and say, it looks like fucking shit for one, but. Choked on a fucking hard solo bubble. But one to the left of it, even though it was huge, someone had went over it with a spray can and was like, "You fucking dog," and like like sprayed toy and all that shit over it. So I'm like, surely I can go over that one and like no one can have a sook about it because it's already been fucked up. Like I'd rather someone paste or paint over my shit than have my stuff up there with "you fucking dog" or something, spray over the top of it. Although I can't wait to see people take to the paste with some textures and see what comes, with fucking dick and balls or some glasses on the faces or some shit. Like massive getting with the dick and balls.
I have heard that like it's okay to go over people's pieces if you like completely cover it.
Oh yeah.
And there's like you can't see any of the original piece poking out.
Yeah, well, fuck, mate. Some of these paste ups we've been doing, they're that big that there's definitely no worries about their artwork being left behind because it's gonna be fucking caked.
Yeah,
and I've got some big ones planned, so I'll have to suss out this graph rule and get back there.
Yeah, that's it, man.
So yeah, your mole song fucking dropped.
Hey, yeah, fuck, man.
Is that on Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify. Check out Mole Gang by B Throb.
It's I sent it to my missus.
What did she say?
I could just hear it. She's like, "What the fuck is this?" She's like, "Is that Jim singing?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we're having a laugh about that. I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's very like Post Malone, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah." Mixed with a bit of like Curry auto tune or like
yeah, that's it.
I'm like, it's a fucking banger. So
it's actually based on "Be Nice to Me" by Blade, who is from Drain Gang. But yeah,
it's not based on what's his name? Fucking very, very, very good bad boy. What was his name again?
Oh yeah, Vanu Malesh.
Yes, man, I got to hit my mate up because he was meant to send me a drum beat for that because I really want to do like a metal version, and I've been waiting for. He's like,
"Oh yeah,
I'll send you the fucking drum." He'll bust out his.
He was gonna play
kit.
like a legit drum
Yeah,
version.
he
for
was going to
that.
do like a metal version of it, and I was like, well, yeah, then I'll like layer some guitar over it. You can join him with some guitar and some vocals, and we'll all do like
Yeah.
gang vocals on it and shit. And he's fucked me over. Like I'm gonna have to hit him up. Fucking Al, if you're listening, you've let me down, bro. You've let me down. You've let the listeners down. You've let Vanu fucking Malesh down, and fucking you've let down
Fuck,
India.
I wonder if he's still or the whole country of India you've let down.
Yeah,
You've let down Domino's.
You've let down Calcullo, Hungry Jacks on the Hume.
Yeah.
You've let them all down. Definitely let Domino's down though.
Domino's.
What else have we got? Fuck, I think that's pretty much most shit I had there to cover anyway. Got anything to talk about until I finish off my can of hard?
Oh yeah, I was going to mention. We spoke about Fritzl getting out of prison, but did you hear one of the Snowtown bodies in the barrels guys is getting out of prison?
No, I haven't heard nothing. I don't get that Adelaide news. Like here in Victoria, no one seems to give a fuck.
Yeah, apparently he was only an accomplice, but
as
he
they
didn't
all
do
say.
the murders.
Wink,
But he's
wink.
getting out.
Allegedly.
So cover your anus.
Do you know his name? We should try to get him on the podcast.
Let's see.
Let's see if we can get the first exclusive interview. We'll send him a sticker pack.
Mark. Oh wait, no.
Mark.
What
That
is
sounds like a killer's
Mark?
name. Hey, who killed you?
Oh,
Mark. His name was Mark.
Yeah, Mark Ray Hayden.
Oh, that is such a serial killer's name. No way he's an accomplice. Like he fucking he was all the killings.
Yeah, he definitely assisted.
Fucking creepy fucks.
Helped cover up the deaths.
Yeah.
You guys went to that bank, right?
Yeah, but didn't go in or nothing. It looked all pretty sealed up fucking and plus like we pulled up there and there was like just so many cunts sitting outside the pub over the road and they were fucking balling the fuck out of us, man. Like so
fucking
hard.
Small town Adelaide syndrome.
Yeah, man. Like
once you roll up, everyone in town's got their eyes on you.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, we on a few of those trips, we've pulled up at a few of those little towns and shit to get supplies, maybe, and some not even to get supplies, some just to go explore, or we know of something that's abandoned there or whatever. And then you just get like just fucking cunts just watching you, and in the middle of fucking South Australia. It's probably one of the worst places like to be eyeballed by someone. And it just, I don't know, like most places I rock up and I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. Let's go in and get photos and some videos. And then you rock up to some of those little fucking towns out that way. And it's like, maybe we'll just drive to the next town. And then you get to the next town. It's like even worse than the one before. Like,
yeah, it's like when we fucking rocked up and there was that like rape van sitting there and you pulled your camera out and there were like two dudes and like a fucking goat or something just like watching us.
Man, it's just fucking strange. Like, no, I mean, nothing beats fucking Port Augusta or any of them. But I mean, that's a different kind of dodgy. So I mean, some you worry about your safety as in your life, and others you just worry about like getting like stabbed with a needle and your bag stolen. And Port Augusta and even Cooper Pedy definitely give you that vibe that you're not going to get killed, but you're probably going to come out with a fucking like AIDS or something from getting stabbed with a syringe by the locals, just so they can take your phone and your wallet. Whereas, most of the other towns, it's kind of like, nah, you're probably going to get like murdered, like legit. Your life's just gone. But
Snowtown murdered.
fucking yeah. Port Augusta Macca's fucking murdered.
They made a good Angus burger though.
I don't think I've fuck, have I had an Angus burger? Maybe I have. I probably have. I guess so.
It's like the Grand Angus or something.
Yeah, most of their you see their price of their burgers is like fucking $17 for like this
Yeah,
battered fucking burger. Like just
yeah.
it's been a hell and back. More so that joint, like, oh, I just felt dirty, like just standing in there. It's like, no,
Oh man,
I need
that
to go
was
hand sanitize
filthy.
my face.
Yeah. How was the because didn't you go into the Woolworths? How was that?
Yeah, no, we walked in and yeah, there was security, but because we were white, man, he didn't care.
He didn't care.
He's just like, nah, man, go in, like, do what you got to do, man. Like, you're all right. You're not
He
from
wasn't gonna
around here.
strip search you.
Nah, he was sweet. He was, I think he was like an Indian dude, Indian security guard, but nah, he wasn't too fast. But I mean, fuck, they must see some like hardcore shit.
Yes.
They definitely
Yeah, they
lose
would.
more product than they sell. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No
Fuck,
one
someone
under
was
the.
telling me the other day, like, I think it was like Darwin or Alice Springs, like
Oh, that's
most of the
fucked up there.
police guards are like, most of the police are like always outside the bottle-o.
Oh yeah,
It's like that's where all the shit goes down.
yeah. Because it's like if they left it like if like no one was there in that 5 minutes, he'll just get like fucked over like hard. So it's like, well, we just got to stay here 24/7.
Yeah.
Like imagine that shit that fucking dude at Cooper Pedy at that bottle shop. That poor little dude, man. Like, what's he gonna do when like a gang of like 12 guys from that abandoned shelter down the road like roll in? Like, what's he gonna do? Even though they'll be well known to the cops and like even he would know all their names and shit, know who they are.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You can't stop
You
him.
just have to give him the shit, I reckon.
Yeah, it's like, dude, take it.
No.
Like, take it and go. Well, like, there's nothing you can fucking do about it. I would not want to own a business in Cooper Pedy. That's for sure.
No.
Fuck. Even just like waiting for my pizza and standing out the front, like it was hot inside, and I was like, I just want to stand outside and get some fresh air and shit. And it's like, fuck, mate. Some of the people that were walking by me, it's like, oh, here we go, fucking, yeah, got a smoke, brother. Like,
Yeah.
no, I just wanted my emu pizza, man.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I was talking to my dad, and he's been to Cooper Pedy. I'm like, did you get the feeling that Cooper Pedy was like hell dodgy? And he's like, nah, I didn't feel like unsafe or anything at all. And I was like, you serious? But he's been to Alice Springs, and he was like,
so it's like child's play.
That was dodgy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like a few people have said that I've spoken to them. They're like, nah, man, like it's fine out there. And I'm like, so you just go. I mean, even when I was out the front, I saw a family like walk by just with their kids and shit out having a stroll, and I'm like, fuck it, get inside, get inside. What are you doing out here? Like, do you know what's going on around here? Like, have you looked down the road? Like, this place is fucked. Like, man, like we literally like walk into an abandoned little church, and like we roll up, and there's like 4-wheel drives and shit pulling up. Like, hey, brother, what are you fucking doing here, cunt? Like, fucking, what are you looking for? Fuck. Even Grimbo was like, man, we're gonna get killed if we cross that line, and then fucking Gravy fucking decides to cross the line to turn the car around. So what are you fucking doing, man? You're gonna get us killed.
And yeah, Grimbo wanted to look in a fucking sewer hatch as well.
Oh yeah, we had to pull over
across
for that
line.
Yeah, man.
About his sewers.
Fucking loves his fucking sewers.
Yeah. He doesn't even deny it either.
Oh yeah, man. He loves his fucking tunnels. He's a switch, man. You know, stormwater.
He is a
fucking
switch.
sewage. Like, you know, a bit of both, bit of this, bit of that. When's this? Isn't he going overseas? What, halfway through this year or something? Isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to Europe, and oh man, all those drains are like combined sewage.
Yeah, shit and everything. Yeah.
Which is why you don't see as many drain explorers like overseas, I guess.
Because they're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Well, the last
Exactly.
time we went into Franco, on Monday, and because they've changed the entrance of it, and it's pretty much like you've got to pretty much crawl through it, and it's normally all like mud and typical like creek water, and that's just fucked. But
Yeah.
we entered it, and like I could smell like just some fucking toxic shit.
No.
And I started thinking, like, what the fuck's like going on? Like, has something come through? But once we got through and we got to where it opened up, and that the smell kind of went away. I think it was just that section of water and mud that probably just hadn't moved in. You get duck shit and fucking and all that,
Yeah.
building up. So once we got in there, it was all right. But fuck, the entrance was fucking toxic, man. I remember looking over at Gravy, and he was just kind of like, "What are you doing to me?" I was having flashbacks when we entered like Grimbo's fucking, and when he took us down to his little fucking tomb entrance, and that was just
with
like
the
Shrek's coming fucking shit
Shrek's
everywhere.
cum.
Fuck
Yeah, that was fucked.
Like picture that, but like
And it's
even
still
worse.
like that.
Oh yeah, that was that was pretty bad. Yeah, like picture a mixture of that and that fucking poo drain that we did. It was very reminiscent of all that. But no,
Yeah,
once you get in,
that
it's
poo
fine. There's
drain.
no water, nothing.
That poo drain, fucking Looney Tunes. When you just get the overwhelming smell of like a porta potty or something when you're walking in.
Yeah, no, that wasn't very nice. Wasn't very good. It wasn't very nice. Actually, very bad. I'm gonna. Oh no, that's an empty. That's an empty. All fucking empties. So yeah, I was gonna say I ended up. I went over that fight the recording from last week. We had a little few little technical issues with my you'd think it was Kogan, but unfortunately it's not Kogan. It's Optus. But we had a few like internet issues. But I went over the file and that, and I was like, you know what? It's not too bad. Like, so send it to you. Just like take some of those gaps out, maybe level off the audio, and hey, she's good to
sweet,
go.
man.
She's good to
when
go.
you hear all about the Cotties collection.
Yeah, man. There's a few little bangers in there. So it's like, let's just get that one out. And we're not about fucking polished episodes around here and that, man. We're just here to have a good time and talk about cum and cordial. So, I think that episode had plenty of cum, plenty of cordial. So why not get it out there for the world to hear? So
that's it.
Cheers!
Man.
Cheers!
I'll probably
to
drop it
cordial.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. No rush. Get it out there when you can. And we've got this lovely cup of tea to drop, and then possibly next recording, if Mariachi doesn't bail, everyone will get to hear our lovely voices all together.
Cruise back together again.
I do know. We do have someone that wants to come on for a guest. We will not. We will not drop who that is, but I've had DMs, and this person is pretty fucking keen. Has been keen for a while.
It'll be good.
So yeah, I will.
They
hit
have
them up.
actually. They have sent some clips in before, haven't they?
Yes. There was a very special happy birthday mariachi one from back in the day. So there's we'll probably have. I think next episode we'll get this person on. If Mariachi bails or not, we'll soon find out. Depends. Or I guess if there's no Matamation books out in the wild, he should have no reason to ditch us. We've got the Matamation DM out of the way, so he shouldn't worry about losing him as a follower. It should be safe and sound in the clear. So
Matt knows what the deal is with Matt now. He knows he has done nothing. It's just
he's just him.
Yeah.
It's just your way, mate. It's just the way you go about things. It's just a you
Exactly.
problem, mate. Like, don't worry about us. We're all good. It's a you problem, Mr. Matamation. It is a you problem. And that's all you need to know.
And you can hear all about it.
Greg.
See talking all about it on our Chasing Bandos episode.
Well, not if you listen to
even
the
though
Chase.
that was cut out.
If you listen to the Chasing Bandos episode, you will actually not hear that. So you might have to listen to episode. I don't know. I'll insert whatever episode number it was here. Might even just add the clip just for shits and giggles to play it again because it's some pretty good audio. So why not? Fuck it, let's play it again.
Came to Australia or Adelaide, took locations which you gave them, which you've been keeping a secret, and blew that shit up for views to make a profit, right?
Yes.
Dude, oh, mate, don't get me started about Matamation. This motherfucker looks like...
Don't get me started, Matamation.
Wait, Matamation, if you're listening...
Don't get us all started.
You have an extra chromosome? Like, I get it.
Okay. All right, bro. Hey, why these shirts?
Wait a second.
His shirt is extremely hot. Greg, don't fall for his shit, Greg. Stay away from him, Greg.
I want to say, Matamation, look, I want to say to anyone who is listening, Matamation, I've heard so many stories about you. I'm well aware that you recycle locations for a profit. I don't respect you. I don't like you. And I'm well aware that you wear a business shirt with like a Down syndrome face.
Oh.
Yes! And I don't respect the fact that you sell out explorers who like what you do for a profit. I think it is a peasant move.
I just come everywhere. Okay, all right. Let's.
Hey, Greg, just crop the rest of the podcast and just release that there because that's all I have to say. You gotta get fuck the rest. Fuck the other hour and a half.
He has a very iron shirt. Okay.
We need to be a little bit more respectful, guys.
No, we don't.
Follow me and I blocked you. Fuck you, bro. I don't like you. It's as simple as that.
I don't even want to go back to the Barry with the B anymore.
Go to the Maddie with an M. Oh, my internet just cut out. Oh,
you guys are breaking up.
Beep. Here it is. But yeah. So yeah, well, I'll hit this person up and we'll get them on. And yeah, no, definitely got to look into a few more guests. I know there is a handful of people that want to come on, so we'll just have to work it out. The normal night that we record on kind of is hard with certain people, but if they are dead set and keen on being a guest, they're gonna have to adapt.
What, like American people?
Yeah, some bit of both. So yeah. But hey, at the end of the day, if Bill can do it, you can do it, listener.
And Bill was a fucking legend. Smashing beers at 3 a.m.
Exactly. But this is why I don't want to bend for anyone, because at the end of the day, if fucking Bill can do it, anyone can do it. So don't give us your fucking excuses about, oh, it's too early or, oh, it's a Thursday night, whatever it may be. No, Bill can do it. You can do it. If you want to be a guest, you want to come on and smash drinks, you can do it.
Has Bill seen your pay stub of him?
No, I haven't tagged him. No, I haven't. I don't know. Actually, maybe I haven't checked. I haven't checked who's viewed the story, so possibly. But I don't know. He's pretty quiet on things. Like,
well, he did. He put up that picture with him holding a pitchfork.
Oh, that shield. Was yeah. I saw whoever posted it. I must follow them, and I saw it pop up, and then I saw he reposted it and shit. And I'm like, fucking screen save. Like, I'm gonna fucking have some fun with this one. Not in a bad way. So not in a bad way. Just have some fun.
He was saying about is like, don't follow these guys in Rochester. They're specifically made a group to exclude me or something.
Fuck. Oh well, man. Like, what can you fucking do? Like, just don't let it get to you, Bill, mate. just move on. Fuck them. They're just jelly. They don't have you up in their crack.
Grimbo said he's going to explore with Bill when he goes to America.
I told Gravy, I'm like, mate, when you're in America next, go hit up this Bill dude, man. Like, he's going to be like bum chum buddies.
Yeah.
Fucking make him like spurt shit out his ass. Like, make him lose all fluids. Go for it.
First of all, get him to do the BDSM test.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need we need that.
And then you can know which way to successfully get him to squirt shit out of his ass.
Yeah. Do you reckon Bill's a rope bunny?
Yeah. I think so.
Good picture him just hog-tied in the fucking drain.
Yeah. Rope bunny Bill.
Yes.
He might be a dominant.
Fuck, he could be. No, what was the one that fuck, what was Grimbo about putting cunts
Switch?
down? No, the
submissive?
No, what was the other one? Fuck, like, you know, give it just like, fuck you dirty dog slut. Fucking suck this dick.
Oh, degrader.
Degrader, fuck.
Degrader.
I was trying to scroll back. Maybe that's Bill's secret life. Maybe he's like, yeah, fuck you, you dirty fucking cunt, so you don't fucking take me out. I'm gonna fucking piss and shit on your mum. Fucking scum.
I mean, yeah. Did you get that vibe from him a little bit?
I think old mate Corey's still I think he still wants to come on the podcast.
Oh, is he actually gonna come on this time?
He reckons he's gonna come on and show Bill. I mean, not show Bill. I think he was gonna. I think he had shit to talk about Bill, but I think he also wanted to come on and be like, you know, yeah, fuck you, Greg. You know, talking shit on me, Greg a bit. Like, I think there's a bit of war there.
Like Greg abandoned.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of beef, some beefy noodles between brother Corey and brother Greg. So who knows? He's only get one more chance. So like, if he tell him in time, if he fucks up again, I will personally go out of my way to just shit on the dude.
Fuck with him. What about Keeper? Does he mention anything about when he come on?
No, I don't think he wants anything to fucking do with us. I remember when I posted the story and I tagged their names and he's like, keep me out of this.
Oh,
and I'm like, don't you mean Keeper me out of this?
Keeper out of this. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't know. Mate, he's too busy posting his fucking, I don't know, his mental health stuff as all the urbex. I was going to say like a lot of the American urbex do, but it's quite common here in Australia as well. All the mental health crossover with urbex, like just
taking
cheer
a
up.
break.
Yeah, just cheer up, people. It's not that hard. A smile. Remember, I was going to say a smile doesn't cost anything. Back in the day,
smile for me, pussycat.
I don't know if you ever had it at McDonald's over there, but our local McDonald's on the menu board. Remember, like back in the day, you just had one big fucking menu board, and it wasn't like now they're all digital and shit. Like this was the old school menu board, but they'd have to manually change shit. And down the bottom, it used to have smile free. And
are you serious?
Yeah, and it was like it was legit. And I remember saying to my fucking pop at the time when he was alive, and I was like, "Oh, can you get me 2 smiles because they're free?"
Yeah,
and like he full on asked, and like didn't realize like, yeah, it's just the whole thing saying, you know, like, yeah, you know, it's free to smile. It doesn't cost you anything to be happy. Like a lot of people like to take the sad fucking route in life and have a fucking sook, but just cheer up. Cheer up, you sooky urbexes.
That's it.
Be
that
happy.
Was in the 90s.
It was in the 90s because it was when he was driving me to high school and I used to get a cheeky little orange juice and sausage and egg. No, I used to get bacon and egg muffin in the morning. So I was like, can I get a bacon and egg muffin and orange juice and a smile? And
a smile.
And yeah. Shout out to the old grandfather for paying for it back in the day. Cheers to you.
Have you seen I think somebody found like an abandoned McDonald's in Alaska that had been abandoned since the 90s. And the prices are insane. Like it's like
Oh, so cheap. Like
for a full meal, it was like $4 or something.
Yeah, well, yeah. Fuck, I remember as a kid, like a small Big Mac meal was $4.95.
Damn.
So now you can't even get a fucking Happy Meal for that. So, and the
That's
Happy Meal,
nuts.
$2.50 Happy Meal back in the day. I remember that. I remember my dad used to give me $2.50, so on my way home from school, I could go past Macca's and get a fucking Happy Meal. And oh boy, was I happy.
And that makes you happy and not sad.
And now it's like, the kids ask, can they like go get Macca's? And I'm like, I just got to like contact the bank and remortgage the fucking house.
Mortgage the house.
Like, fuck.
Get a fucking loan.
Just want a Slurpee. Just want a frozen drink. It's so stupid. If you get a frozen drink, if you got the Macca's app, you get a frozen drink through the app, it's $1. If you go to get it in store, it's like $5.70 or something.
Oh, fuck, really?
For a frozen fucking drink.
Damn, I didn't know that.
So fuck you, Ronald.
What? I went to Macca's recently and there was like the price of someone's order who went through the drive-thru before me on board. It was like
blow your
$80.
mind. Yes.
I was like, what the fuck are they buying? And it was just like a family meal.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Jeez.
it's so that trips me out because I've sort of got like the standard things like I don't mind like I'll go past and get the kids a fucking Happy Meal or some shit because it's like $5 whatever. It's like if they want a Big Mac meal or something, it's like, mate, go get a job, fuck off. Like for one, like I mean, I don't want to give them that money because the food quality is that shit. It's not worth what you're paying for it. If it was somewhere else, like I'll take them to get a Palmer or something, because you're getting a decent fucking meal. I'm not paying the same price for a large Big Mac meal that we're gonna drive around the corner. You're gonna be saying you're still fucking hungry, but I pull up sometimes and I see people ordering shit, and you like a breakfast, and it'd be like $55 or something for a few, like some pancakes for everyone and a coffee or some shit. It's like, fuck, man.
That's fucking nuts, man.
That's some disposable fucking income right there.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just make the cunts at fucking home. Like, pancakes cost nothing to make. Either does coffee. And you're just blowing that money on it. But, people are stupid.
There you go. Get fucked, Macca's.
Yep.
You're too expensive.
Suck my dick, Ronald, you piece of fucking shit. Suck a dick. All right, well, I think that's a good ending to another fucking beautiful another. Hold on.
Oh, so beautiful.
Another so beautiful episode of the Belly Cave podcast. We've got an ending for this one. The net didn't cut out, so we can actually say thank you all for listening. If you've got to 1 hour and 46 minutes and 31 seconds, you are a motherfucking champion. And if you have found our podcast via a shitter, send us a DM and we will organize a sticker pack for you to slap around on your future explores. And for some reason, if you're out in the woods and you don't have any toilet paper, feel free to eggshell the fucking poo crumbs straight out of your crack. And it could be a good waxing device too. Although actually, no, because if you went to wax with eggshells, the stickers would just be on the skin.
Wouldn't come off.
So let's just take that statement back. Do not use our eggshell stickers for you could probably scrape off any shit with the magnets though. So magnets definitely a good shit scraper. Haven't tried it myself.
Go to town on the magnets, man. Yeah. Like, get those right up there.
I found a stack the other day and I was like, oh my God, I thought I gave all the magnets away. Where did this fucking stack come from? And then no shit, I'm going through a tub and I found a pile of those fucking chopper ones where he's like, do the chopper like stance and fucking sit.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And it had the fucking typo where he like got the texture and fucking put an A or whatever it was into
yeah.
But
simp.
And they stuck to nothing. Like you peeled them and they just they.
Yeah, I remember I tried to put one up and it just like fell off the wall.
Yeah, I got one. I went to put it on a sign and it just fell straight off. And I was like, "Oh fuck this shit, man!" I threw them in a tub, and turns out like I located them the other day, and I was like, "Yeah, they can just go in the bin. Like no one needs
straight
that
to the
shit."
bin
So,
with those.
So if anyone wants any shit scraping magnets, guaranteed to not have anything stuck over the top of them. They definitely haven't been rebadged. They are original Belly Cave magnets.
Didn't Chris have one of those magnets?
No, he had a legit like from back when he used to like mingle Cave Clan shit. So yeah, that was old school. That was a 2012, I think it was. So yeah. That's back in his Doug days. He used to like a bit of Doug on the side. So
there you go.
Poor boy guy. That's why he quit exploring. He's like, fuck this shit. If that's what fucking explorers are like, I don't want to fucking borrow this shit.
Oh fuck, legit.
Nah, but listen, I think he from memory he tried to exit a drain. He was like, "Fucking not if you don't touch me, dick."
Yeah.
So allegedly.
We can get him on the pod and he can tell his whole story.
Yes, we can. We'll have to do that one day. And shout out to the sun for going down. It's actually got very dark outside.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dark there, mate. You're just
I can just see some eyes, like.
Yeah.
So all right, well yeah. Good episode. Thanks for not bailing like some other people. And yeah, fucking
all right, mate.
We'll have to do it again soon.
It's been a good one.
It has been. All right. I'll speak to you soon, motherfucker. And
see you later.
And see ya to all the listening motherfuckers. See ya, cunt-eyed fucks.
An adult baby is somebody who enjoys dressing up and acting like a baby. And it could be as young as, you want to be a 6-month-old, or you can go up to 2 or 3 years old. It's whatever that feels right for you. I associate most with being 2 years old because I think it's the best of both worlds. You're young enough to still be able to use a crib and a bottle and diapers and all that stuff, but you're also still old enough that you can get around on your own and talk and tell people what you want. Refreshing. You want a drink? Not very many adult babies get a chance to have AB furniture, and I'm definitely one of the few. This is my custom-made crib. Took me about a week to build it and a couple days to paint it. It's my favorite piece of adult baby furniture to play with. Well, I've got my diaper changing materials nice and close. I've got my puppy dog mobile. I've got my Lion Guard bed sheets. And I've got my Ocean Wonders aquarium. And then I got my cat here, keeping my bed warm. Some people will ask, do I actually use the diapers? And yes, I use the diapers. Being incontinent, you're going to be in diapers, and these are my usual ones. But when I'm role-playing, I love wearing my tykables. These things are just adorable. The animals, good absorbency, so you stay nice and dry while you're out playing. When I have to make a number 2, it's in the toilet. And no, I don't sit in a wet diaper all day long. But of course, I've got mine on. I'm staying dry. Some of my favorite adult baby activities would be playing with my Duplo Legos. It's relaxing to play with the Legos. I can forget about what's going on and pretend I'm a kid again and have fun. You can build anything you can imagine, and if you don't like it anymore, you can take it apart and build something else. It's a spacecraft. It could take off. I like playing with my activity book and drawing and coloring, and I sometimes stay on the lines. It depends what I'm doing. If I want to be a toddler, then I switch to my other hand. It's not so good. I like lots of colors, but I like green the best. It's like the same color as grass and trees. I love climbing trees, they're fun. A lot of people, when they first meet me or hear about me online, they assume that I'm an adult baby all day long. That's all I do is lay in my crib. And the reality is I do it about an hour or two in the morning and about an hour in the evening. The rest of the day, I'm like everybody else. For me, getting into being an adult baby is kind of a complicated subject. I got into it for two reasons. The first was because I started wetting the bed when I was 13, and the diapers were a way to keep it dry. But I also got into it around the same time even more as a way to cope with the child abuse that was going on. For me, with the diapers, it just kind of became that safeness, and it's not sexual. It's all about just the safeness of being a child again. It was, as a baby, you're safe and protected, you're loved, and that became what they meant for me. You know, everything is very friendly and safe, and it's just about being that 2-year-old.